What up, G-Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow. Back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlist where I have other videos, and don't forget to make the video you're looking for a lot easier. And hit the subscribe and the like, bro. It's free. You'll be helping out my channel out a lot. You know what I mean? And it don't cost anything. It's free. You can just tap on it real quick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like watching, but those don't like supporting. Why? I have no idea. But that's neither here nor there. Now, why do gang members still exist? Why do gang members still exist? Simple. One, people wanting to own up to their mistakes. Two, people don't want to recognize their errors. And three, people don't want to understand. People have never tried to fix the problem, is what I'm trying to say. You get what I mean? People have criticized the problem, have ridiculed the problem, and all of that. But have people really tried to fix the problem? No. No, they haven't. They haven't. You get what I'm saying? I put it like this. By you coming and talking shit, right? Like if I was to come on here, like the millions of people that have done this, if I was to come on here on YouTube and be like, fucking gang members are lame pieces of shit, fuck them, blah, 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 blah. How is that helping the problem? How is that fixing the problem? How is that any way possible giving some type of solution to the problem? It's not. It's just me releasing my frustration about the problem. But it's not doing nothing about the problem. You get what I'm saying? When you actually want someone to realize, to change their ways and all of that, you know what I mean? To help an individual, the last thing you're going to want to do is come and talk shit to that individual or talk shit about that individual's decisions. That is not how you help somebody in this world, bro. That is not how you help people on this planet, bro. You know what I mean? If you had a problem and somebody came and just started talking shit to you because you couldn't fix that problem and shit like that, would you take that person's advice? Would you listen to that person? No, you wouldn't, right? If anything, it might get you mad. If anything, you might want to even fight the person. So now the problem just got even worse, right? Because now the person feels like you're offending him because you are. And when you feel offended that another individual is offending you, what's going to happen? You get what I'm saying? So now the problem just got worse and not better. And now this individual is wondering why this individual reacted like that. It's like if somebody came and told you video games are stupid and people that play them are gay and woo-woo, and you're like, man, fuck you, I play them, and you know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna, as a matter of fact, those tactics never work. Like when somebody comes and be like, well, if you join this, you're a fucking idiot, or if you wear that shirt, you're gay, and woo-woo's like, you don't make the rules, bro. Who says so just because you said it? See, people think that by them saying this stuff, that, oh man, so if I do join it, I'll be considered fucking lame and a low life and everything. They think that's enough to persuade them to change their lifestyle, when not every individual cares about what other people think, bro. They don't. Maybe if you care about what people think, like if individuals care about what people think, it might persuade you, but not everyone has that mentality, you know what I mean? It's kind of like saying when people say you gotta beat the shit out of your kids for them to listen. Like, not every kid that you beat the shit out of them they're gonna listen, you know what I mean? There's some kids that don't listen even after that. Those techniques don't work on everybody, bro. Everybody's different. You have to get to understand the individual first, then to be able to, fix the scenario. But if you refuse to listen, if you refuse to pay attention and actually, get to the bottom of shit, and you just want to rush to conclusions and rush to be quick-tempered, it's not going to fix the problem, bro. The problem is not going to get fixed. The only thing that happened is just you release your frustration out. But that's it. That's the only thing that happened. You get what I mean? I get it. Look, the reason why not everyone could become a psychiatrist, a doctor, a lawyer, professions like that is because you have to be able to keep your composure, right? Even when you're stuck in scenarios where people are just like, wrong, right? Like they're really the ones that are wrong. but like, why should you take any kind of fallout just because you just snapped? You get what I'm saying? Like, they pushed you into snapping. Yeah, but the thing is that you're supposed to keep your composure, because then now you become no better than that individual. You get what I'm saying? It's not just so easy for people to just to be like, well, if I was that lawyer, I would have smacked them across the face. Like, what was that gonna fix? What was that gonna fix? Nothing. It was gonna fix nothing. What, just for you to feel better? Yeah, but we're talking about fixing here a scenario. We're talking about the scenario and coming to some kind of solutions. So how was that gonna fix anything? It wasn't, right? Or you calling him a bitch or anything? How was that gonna fix anything? It wasn't. You get what I'm saying? That's why not everyone could just be, these things. You have to be a trained professional. You get what I'm saying? Because all this loose talk is never gonna fix no problem. Like, if two countries are going to war, you think that the war is really gonna stop if the other country came in and be like, well, your fucking country's wrong, and the way you guys are living are fucking stupid, and you guys must have no brains, and fucking, you think that other country's gonna be like, you're right, let's end the war? No, right? It's not, not gonna happen like that. You know what I mean? That's what I try to make people like understand. You have to understand the problem, and the other thing is that you can only blame an individual for the things that individual commits, their errors, right? You can't blame that guy because of that guy's mistakes, or because of that guy's mistakes, or because, you know what I mean? You could only blame an individual for their individual, or the group, right? For the things that they do, not for the things that others do. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we're gang members and we live here, and a guy who's not even gang related commits a murder right there, why should everyone in the block blame us when they had nothing to do with us or nothing like that? You can only blame the individuals for the things that they do. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, you can't lie, right? So it's kind of like, I had put this, because me and Triple OG were debating, right? Shout out to him. He's cool, you know what I mean? I know he has his methods and stuff like that, and I don't always agree with his methods and stuff like that. But he's entitled to feel and say whatever he wants, just like anybody else in this YouTube world. You get what I'm saying? But we were debating on my last video. Yeah, and he inspired this video, you know what I mean? Because I understand I may not agree with the tactics, but I understand his motives. So I can't hate the individual for those motives. You get what I mean? But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But I had put, Hitler was a bad person. We can all agree that Hitler was a bad person. But it's like, if I go around saying Hitler ate half of the people he killed, people are going to be like, the fuck? No, he didn't. And then I could be like, well, why are you defending him for? It's not that you're defending him. You're just telling the truth. You're telling it how it is. He didn't really eat half of the, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, why are you defending him for? Why are you trying to make him look good? It's not that you're trying to make him look good. It's just, you're just telling it how it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's all I can simply do on my channel. Come and tell it how it is. You know what I mean? Not lie, not fabricate, not over exaggerate, none of that. You know what I mean? Just come and call it. I know that's boring to some. You know what I mean? They wish I could add a little bit more spice to it and stuff. Yeah. If I'm telling a fairy tale, but if we're talking about real life matters and real things, I could only come and spit the facts. You know what I mean? I know it'd probably be more exciting if I exaggerated and I threw in some dragons maybe and some fucking magicians and shit like that. You know what I mean? It probably would be a little bit more, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't be, misleading, fabricating, being one-sided, only telling, you know what I mean? We can only come and tell it how, exactly for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Are these individuals bad? Hell yeah. Is this lifestyle worthless? Hell yeah. Do you get nothing out of this? You get nothing at all. 100. But at the same time, they are not responsible for every bad thing, and it's not their fault that these individuals become gang members, and it's not, you know what I mean? I mean, because that's all true, bro. But yes, they are bad people, and yes, all of this is true as well. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna tell something, you gotta tell it fully for how it is. You can't just be you know what I mean? That's how you fix problems. You have to understand the whole problem, not just bits and pieces. And, you know, unleashing my frustration, like, fucking, you know, because when I was younger, I had and every gang member goes through this, because I remember hearing my homeboys' parents or family members and shit like that. They come and tell us, you're fucking idiot, you get nothing out of this, pinche pendejo, this life is gonna get you nowhere, man. You know, they talk shit and talk shit and talk shit. My boy never changed nothing. My boy just pushed us more and more into the streets, homie. You know what I mean? It just gave us more of a reason of why to be out there. It didn't fix nothing, my boy. It made the problem worse. That's the facts. Those are the 100s that people don't want to hear. I never have met a gang member who everyone came at him talking all this shit, and the fool was like, you know what, you guys are right, let me change my life right now. That's never happened, bro. So tell me, how are people trying to fix this problem, and when have they tried? They never have, bro. That's why this problem still exists. I'm just saying. I'm Shadow, we out.